we go. There's the color. Yep. Part of the way that I do it, my like upgrade path, you'll see Zoidenberger in here every now and again. So basically, he buys an insane computer and then OCDs out to the, and I mean that like in a literal sense, with cable management and things like that. Then he gets sick of that computer like a year later or two, and then I buy it from him. So he'll buy like 2 or 3 computers, and then I every 5 years basically just buy his, and you know, it's either actively cooled or water cooled with clocking already on, so it just sits there and it just does me for half a decade every time. Yeah, absolutely, especially crunching. Especially when it comes to crunching a lot of cameras, it's a lot for the, you know, it's nice that you can sort of split off, hey, CPU process this, GPUs do that. But yeah, because I had had originally streamed on this laptop, which was like 5 years old, adding more than 2 cameras, it was just wasn't going to do it. Whoa, those are crispy. Makes me want to watch Blade Runner. And also just not having like the fear that something's going to crash, or like a lot more, like, I mean, maybe it sounds a bit cliche, but you have a lot more creative freedom because you can just experiment, and if it works, then you run with it, and it's never like, like I actually remember, and you know, going back to what we were doing earlier with the music, the live music. I remember getting my first iBook, like Mac laptop, and using GarageBand for the first time, and I couldn't load more than 3 virtual instruments into it without it running out of memory. And you know, this was like a $2,000 laptop, and I went back to the store and I'm like, hey, because this I didn't know much then. I'm like, you know, all the ads showed me being like an awesome music producer, and I can't add more than 3 tracks. What's going on here? Yeah, and being able to do that now means I'm more likely to attempt things. Yeah, what did you end up with? Was it like it's going to be a, because I have a 1080 Ti, and it is still about as expensive, like secondhand, as the new RTX. Is it RTX? Damn straight, man. And that's like, it's got to be. I watched Blade Runner again the other night. Classic Vangelis, and like saxophone is one of my least favorite instruments. I'm not a big saxophone fan. I'm really not. For some reason, I don't know what it is about it, but think like Rachel's theme in Blade Runner. Like, I mean, that is her voice is a saxophone, and that's when I sort of started thinking, you know, I need to give it more time. RTX 3060, yep, that should do it. That should do it. Absolutely.